Good morning and welcome to Historic St. Peter's Church in Salisbury, Maryland. I'm Daniel Cherrix, Director of Music. Welcome to the hymn of the day. Today's hymn is 721 in Wonder, Love, and Praise. Now, Wonder, Love, and Praise is a supplement to the hymnal 1982 with newer resources, newer texts, not always newer tunes, but we could call it a contemporary supplement. Another supplement that we have, of course, is Lift Every Voice and Sing, our African American hymnal, which has wonderful resources in it. So 721 in the hymn in Wonder, Love, and Praise. I'm so used to saying the hymnal 1982. The title is Signs of Ending All Around Us. Well, 2020 has certainly, we've seen lots of jokes and memes on Facebook about what's next. Locust, the four horsemen of the apocalypse. What's next? However, as we draw closer to Advent, in the next 3 weeks, I suppose, the readings become more apocalyptic, more end of the world, more, for the lack of a better word, they can sometimes be rather scary and upsetting. Just what we need at this time, right? Well, this text was written, it's a contemporary hymn written by Dean W. Nelson, who was born in 1944. The hymn was copyrighted, published in 1997. We're going to come back to the text in just a minute. But first, the tune to which it is sung in Wonder, Love, and Praise is called Ebenezer. Another name for this is Tony Botel. Thomas John Williams wrote the tune, Ebenezer. He was born 1869 in Wales and died 1944 in the same country. So it's a Welsh hymn tune. We've talked about other Welsh hymn tunes over the course of this hymn of the day thing, like Cumranda. Hivredal, which you know. Thomas John Williams' primary work was as in the insurance business. I don't know whether he was an insurance salesman or underwriter or whatnot, but he was also an organist choir master, wrote several hymns, several anthems. Now, back to the text. Signs of ending all around us. Now, I think this text could be seen as very ominous and upsetting at first glance. We could stop right there, and we could stop right there in fear and have that emotion and sit with that. Or we could push through that fear and see that all seasons of our life, and in the grander sense, all seasons of time, do join together in some mysterious and magnificent way to have some meaning. The second stanza, I believe, is life from death, and from our failings, realms of wholeness generate. Take our fears, then, Lord, and turn them into hopes for life anew. For even fading light and dying seasons sing their own glorious to you. So this reminds me of something I heard not long ago, that God knows us better than we know ourselves, that He wishes for us and hopes for us and plans for us things far beyond our comprehension, more fulfilling than we could ever hope for, perhaps ever even ask, for which we could even ask. So here we go, signs of ending all around us. The third stanza goes, Speak, O God, your word among us, barren lives your presence fill. Swell our hearts with songs of gladness, terrors calm, forebodings still. Let your promised realm of justice blossom now throughout the world. Your dominion bring now near us, we await the saving birth. Here we go. So there we go. 721 in Wonderland praise, signs of ending all around us. Yet out of ending comes beginning, and we can see a weaving of, in our lives and over time, things weave together to have meaning, consequence, purpose, and we know from whence that comes. So this is, I think, our sequence hymn on Sunday morning. The gospel takes us into a very apocalyptic, I think the final line is cast into outer darkness and weeping and gnashing of teeth. So it's getting pretty serious here before Advent in the Episcopal Church and all churches who observe the lectionary. Please join me again tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the hymn of the day, followed by a service of Eucharist and healing. And then Thursday, our church musician in residence, Taylor Harvey, will be here to play something I'm sure that will be fabulous. I don't know what he's playing yet, but as you well know, he doesn't, if it's not fabulous, he doesn't do it. So we're so fortunate to have him on our staff and in this church and in this part of the world. So thank you. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.